welcome to a brand new episode of Talks with Dorks, your go-to geek podcast. And for the first time in a while, and a breather of relief, this is going to be a nice, normal episode of Talks with Dorks. And you're probably thinking, how can he do a normal episode of Talks with Dorks if two of them have turned his back on him over on the TDW side of things? Well, fuck her, Laferde, and I don't care if it's under 5 minutes. We've got a stronger team. We've got a bigger team. It isn't all about Kurt and Laferde. That's the point. There is other members of the team. And I've got one with me. Not just any old member of the team. One that's only ever been on 2 or 3 times, I believe, on an actual episode. But it's my own cousin. It's the one that's meant to deal with Talks with Dorks gaming. Talk Dork Gaming, is that what it's called? But he just likes gaming anyway. It's my old cousin, my little cousin, my handsome cousin. It's Damo. All right, Dave?
You all right, mate? Glad to be back.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It's Gaming with Dorks.
Gaming with Dorks, that's what it's called. I knew it was something. It changed in my head, but Talk Dork. I think that's what we were going to go with. And I think Woody said, "What about Gaming with Dorks?" And it does make sense, but we don't really do a lot on the channel. Which, to be fair, though, you've got a pretty good clip from COD last night. Have you posted that clip yet?
I have not posted that clip yet.
What was it? It was when that woman downed me, wasn't it? The German lady had downed me, and she came in, was giving me shit, and I was just sweet talking her, like just keeping her talking, like yeah, whatever. My teammates are at the stadium, they're coming, and you guys, I could just see. I wish I did clip my side of it because I can see your little dots getting closer and closer and creeping in that door, and it was funny. I was like, she ain't got a clue. Like she should have just finished me, but this is going to work out well for me. We won that game as well, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
We were on a winning streak last night. So listen, if you like a bit of Call of Duty or just having a little laugh, make sure you're checking out TalkDorkDamo on TikTok. Are you still doing because I never finished setting it up and I've got the key and everything. Are you still doing like Twitch and all the others? Are you just doing TikTok?
At the moment, it's just TikTok.
But you've got that so you can do it, right?
Yeah, I can do multi-streaming, yes.
So why are you not doing it?
I should be.
Is it
TikTok is where the bigger audience is at the moment.
Yeah, but you say that. I've got to turn this around because I'm not getting any benefit with facing the other way. But do you not think, like, because I'm seeing like Kick, I really want to have at least be doing Kick as well because all these streamers, this HS TikTok, Jimskis, they're all on this Kick. So it's got to be doing something. It's got to be, I mean, as much as we sit here and say, don't like making, we don't like taking people's money from it. Of course, being a content creator and doing stuff that we do, you kind of want to make a bit of money as well. So is Kick the way forward? Is Twitch the way forward? Or do you think stick with TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok, I guess it's done by gifts mainly. But yeah, Kick, if you get a good deal with Kick, that could be really good. YouTube for the ads, but you need the views there and to be monetized.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. So because like obviously we always make the comments. Obviously, you're the same as me. Like obviously, when we get gifted on TikTok and stuff like, it's lovely, especially when you see these little animations come up. Like when I was doing the thing last week for raising money for Jacob. I did a few battles, and I know you and Merlin were winding me up about doing battles, but it was all for the sake of Jacob. And like some of the gifts that have come through, there was a car that flew out the desert. There was aeroplanes flying with like multicolored smoke coming out and stuff. It is fun, but you also do feel guilty that people are spending their money, especially because you know that TikTok are taking 60% of that.
Yeah, just under 60.
At least 60%. And say we'll make a joke about, send us a galaxy, because that's the galaxy is one of the most common ones. That costs a tenner, but we make say under £4 from that. So they're taking over 60%. So I got a gift last week that made me say $20 or whatever on what TikTok said. You think if TikTok have taken 60% of that, how much have they just spent sending me that gift?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It is mad.
It is insane. Like, hang on, I don't like. Obviously, we have people that come on quite often. Sarah, Steph, Lily, those guys. They come on and they're always sending gifts, and very thankful for that kind of thing. But it's also like when you see it and you see one of them has sent you quite a bit of money, I feel horrible inside. Like I feel horrible that someone is just for me sitting here talking to my phone and talking absolute rubbish. People are sending that kind of money over to you, and it's amazing. So, like, would a kick? I assume is the same as like Twitch. It's subscriptions. People have to pay to subscribe to you. It's not gifts. Is that right?
I believe Kick is slightly different. You get paid on people just watching you, similar to YouTube, but obviously on a live aspect. But
Okay.
majority of people that go with Kick have deals with Kick, so they can get paid crazy amounts of
So
money.
this is the bits I didn't know. See, straight into this. See, notice because they obviously, as I said in the opening, it's not going to be all about the TDW talk. Obviously, you're not involved. I mean, you were at Back in Time, you've helped out with a show, but you're not involved in the wrestling side of things. So you notice when I say it's going to be a straight Talks with Dorks episode, we've just started having a conversation that we did not plan sitting here talking for the first 5 minutes about how we get gifts on TikTok and galaxies and that, did we? But
No.
there's no anger, there's no ego right here, and I'm quite happy about that. But obviously, we wanted to come on and talk this week, have a normal episode, and have a nice Talks with Dorks old school geek out. Because Dee's not been on for a while, and I wanted to catch up with him, obviously. But I've spent a lot of time with you. We're gaming every single night because I am, as you can see, still not home yet in my own office.
He's in recovery.
I'm still in recovery with the fractured spine and the fractured wrist, and this is why we want to talk, because I went to see Supergirl finally yesterday, and I went to see Moana earlier, so I had to go into London today, crutches and back brace, full on going to London for a VIP event, and I was in my head, obviously, you know what my mum's like, Dee, she's your auntie, your mum's the same, got to be worries. You're gonna be all right. Do you want me to take you to the station? Mum, I can drive. I've
Massive
got
warriors.
It was close, but I have got used to my legs. Thanks for that, Parky. It was very close to paralysing me, but I have got used to my legs, so I could drive to the station, drop my car off, and get on the train. And obviously, when I got out of the car, it was about 4:30, boiling hot. And within 10 seconds of standing out of the car, I'd sprayed deodorant and aftershave as I got out of the car. And I was like, I can't take it with me, but I'm already sweating. Like, I drench from my head. I was like, oh, this ain't going to be good. This is going to be really uncomfortable. But to be fair, the only time I was like feeling uncomfortable with the whole situation of having the back brace and the crutches was walking from the car to the station because it was so hot. When I got on the train, it was air-conned. The underground, when I changed the Tottenham Court Road, I went to the wrong line. I went, instead of going to the central line, instead of going to the northern line, I went to the central line, took a lift, went all around this area, got down to the central line, and instantly looked at the map and went, you're at the fucking wrong line. You need the northern line. So I had to walk all the way down with my crutches down to the northern line. Then it took ages. So it was hot, and it took ages for the train because there was too many people on the platform. And I'm like, I'm going to hate this experience. As soon as I got into Leicester Square, it was the first time I got the microphone out, made a little bit of content, making a little video. It's the first time I've proper done that. I've made little bits, but proper done it since the accident. And I was like, I'll come back. Feel relatively not. Okay, I'm on crutches. And it did kind of, because I went and collected the tickets for us, and you had to go into this hotel to collect it. Like, the lady saw me with the crutches and she was like, would you like to sit in the stalls, the lower section? Normally you'd be upstairs, but so you don't have to go upstairs. And I was like, I feel like this is a bonus for us. Yeah, that'd be lovely, thank you. So I kind of got the advantage of that. Went and met Keith, sat in Global Radio for half hour, waiting for Keith to finish work. When we went inside, there was all this stuff going on. There was karaoke. You can go and sing Moana songs in a karaoke booth. There was...
You'd have done good with that.
It's actually really annoying because I could sit here and like, yeah, I did You're Welcome by Moana, and like, because I know I can. I sung the
Done
song
it last night, yeah.
during the film, like as soon as I knew, because I've never seen the animated Moana. And we'll get to that. I've never seen the animated Moana, but I know You're Welcome because of The Rock. I'm a big Rock fan. He's the reason I do wrestling. So I know that song, and I do it on karaoke. So I would have been great. But by the time we got in there, they were like, we can't take any more people for karaoke. But I was like, I'll get a few videos anyway. And there was photo opportunities and all like the others. We went and got our seats, and the lady had said she'd put us on at the end of an aisle. We didn't. We got 2 seats deep at the very back downstairs, and it's like a theatre, like instead of a cinema in a sense, because there's upper stalls. We were right about 2 seats on their own, automatic recliners, like feet coming out and all that kind of stuff. There's a bag of popcorn there, a tray there that you could turn around and sit there. Put me crutches behind. I'm like looking over it, going, it's all right, this, isn't it? Bear in mind, I'd been to Dagenham cinemas the day before to see Supergirl, and that was just like, I said this to Keith. I said, I'm so used to going to these IMAX screenings now with you all the time that when I went to a normal cinema screening yesterday, I did just bog standard, no IMAX, nothing Supergirl. I felt like I was like, I could have just watched this on my telly. This screen's so small compared to the IMAXs. It's the first time I think in about 3 or 4 years at least I've just gone to a bog standard screen. I'm always IMAX 40X or Screen X now.
Yeah. I do love a bit of 40X. Been a while since a film's come out that I can go watch in 40X.
So 40X, I'm not a big fan of. I don't really like the glasses, and to be honest, the whole moving of the chairs, it bugs me. Just trying to watch a film, and there's smoke, there's stuff blowing in me out. I'm like, just fuck off! I'm trying to watch a film. Let me watch it.
I think the last one I watched was Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, it's old, isn't it?
No, that would have been free. Wait, so that's 3D. That would have been 3D, not 40X. 40X is a lot newer than Shark Boy and Lava Girl. 40X is with like when the chairs move and everything. And
it was. I'm sure it was.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I feel like that. Go on, you Google.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. I'm sure it was. You get the stuff spraying in your face and everything.
So I mean, there used to be one at Chesington. There used to be like a 4D thing at Chesington that they did in a couple of like the theme parks and that. But I'm sure Shark Boy and Lava Girl. To me, that's end of 2000s. Come on, D.
Yeah, right. Cut that one.
Oh, it's all right. It's one of them moments where you're having a. Did you get the year at least? If you know the year, I could.
2005.
Yeah, that's definitely wouldn't have been 40X. No way did we have 40X 21 years ago. That would have been 3D.
What did I see? Trying to think what I saw. I'm sure it was Shark Boy.
The only time I've really gone for it was Spider-Man No Way Home for 40X. And
no, I watched that normal.
So stupidly, I went to the toilet. You know when his aunt dies?
Yeah.
I went to the toilet then because I was thinking, right, he's going to be sad for about 20 minutes of this film now. I'm going to go wee now because I'm dying for a wee. Bearing in mind, his aunt dies. Next scene is MJ and Ned doing that. With the rings. So imagine, I went to the toilet. As I come back, I looked up the screen, didn't have the glasses on. It's just blurry, but I hear Ned go, find Peter Parker. I was like, oh my God, this is it. So I ran to the seat, jumped in the seat next to Brad, put the glasses on, just in time to see Andrew Garfield step through like, fucking hell. Imagine, I would have been in the pisser and walked back and Andrew Garfield was already on the screen. I'd have been fuming.
Yeah.
So yeah, this Moana thing today was like insane. Like I said, it's just us two. Yeah, there was a lot of families there. I don't know, again, you were winding me up and go and see Moana. But again, there was this very slim chance I could have met Dwayne, and he's my hero. But it was really cool. Again, you get to say, like, I went to a cinema screening. I don't know if would have seen my video by now, but there was, at the beginning, they brought out the Polynesian dancers, you know, all the dancing and that. And they had all the drums, and then all of a sudden, coming down all the aisles is all these kids doing, how's it go? I can't think of the hatu, whatever they're doing. You know, the haka things.
Yeah.
Haka things, whatever they're doing. They're doing all that coming down. That was all in the cinema screen.
Oh, man, yeah.
And then they were like, we're going to show you a couple of trailers. And I tapped Keith and I was like, I'm going to see Avengers. So there's a new film called Hex coming out, I think, and something called Gatto. No Avengers.
Don't know any of them.
But the Moana film itself, I enjoyed. Like I said, I've never seen the animated one in full. I think I tried watching it. I know that You're Welcome off by heart. I'd heard one of the other songs at least, but that's only because I'd seen Triple H and Stephanie McMahon from WWE lip synced into it. That's the only reason I know the song. So I enjoyed the film. Rock's really good in it. Like I said, when it got to the You're Welcome bit, I was so excited. I'm like, I know this bit. And it's slightly different as well. I know the video. I've seen the music video. So obviously, because it's animated, it's different in a sense. And he slightly changes the words. So it's kind of like, all right, new little take on it. Quite fun. But yeah, overall, kids are going to love it. Like, I ran into a friend of mine. He's someone I really want to get on here. He's someone I met at the Superman screening, sorry. A guy called Lucas. I'm going to get myself wrong for saying it. Pellizzaro, I believe his surname. He's a director, D. Like, and honestly, I've run into him at these films. I say he's a friend, like he's a acquaintance I've met at many of these films. Always say hello to him. See him again today. But he is like quite big in directing. He does quite big content, and you'd have to check out his page. Does a lot of stuff with movies. And honestly, the amount of times I said this to Keith earlier at the cinemas, the amount of times I've looked at someone famous's like following, who they're following, and they follow him. And I just randomly see this guy at cinema screenings all the time. And I said to him today, we haven't got you on the podcast yet. He goes, I checked my inbox, no message. I was like, you're right. I've been dealing with a bit of a situation for the last few weeks, so I will message you. So I'll get him on. But he said, because I said to him, what did you think of the film? He said, well, it's the same as the animation. I said, well, I've not seen the animation. He said, so what did you think? I said, well, I really enjoyed the film. He said, yeah, so you wouldn't give or take. If you'd seen the animated now, you would probably prefer this because this was the first one you'd seen as such in full. And I was like, yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of glad I saw the live action one because I genuinely would have preferred the live action version. I think it's cool to see the real actors playing out the parts. But yeah, the kids are going to absolutely love that film.
I've not seen either, but when it comes out properly, like streaming or something, I'll give it a watch.
When it comes out properly, yeah. I ain't paying my money to go see a Disney film, but I'll go on that. I'll go on that Disney Plus and I'll watch it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean it's good. But one thing we have both seen, and something I'm very, very excited to talk about because I saw it yesterday. I hope you're excited as well because I don't think I know your full opinion on what you thought of it, is Supergirl. Now, Supergirl, it looks like it's from what I'm seeing, it's kind of underperforming. People are just picking up and it's not underperforming. But they've also got to remember this is a new universe. Not every Avengers film 4 didn't do great at the cinemas. Captain America 1 didn't do great at the cinemas. But as long as enough people are seeing it for it to continue, I mean, do you remember what much about the film now? Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy the film. I did enjoy it. But my only opinion on it, really, well, obviously I have many, but it's Joe the trailer. You watch the trailers, right?
Yeah.
Lobo and all that. I just expected more. More of a bigger part.
Lobo?
Yeah, more of a bigger part to the film than what it actually was.
I think I did, but I also really like the usage of him.
Yeah,
it's not a Lobo film, it's a Supergirl film.
Yeah, no, I don't get that, yeah.
Again, if you haven't seen Supergirl, probably stop, because we're going to spoil the absolute fuck out of this. The prison scene, was not expecting him to be there, but it was such a good touch when he just sat there on the steps. And that's kind of when you then, you've already seen this cool, badass character, but you know you're getting Lobo now. He's going out there and he's going to kick some ass. He's teaming up with Supergirl. And again, it's not enough Lobo to give us oh my God, Jason Momoa is 100% born to play this role, but he's sure as hell having fun playing it.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Like, overall.
Yeah.
Because now they need to bring out a Lobo film. or
Yes,
use him way more.
but the fact that you're saying that is great, right? That means you want to see more.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, yeah.
It's not like again, it's someone very common we use on this podcast. It's Jared Leto. You saw Suicide Squad and went, I need to see more. But what if the more isn't as good as we're all hoping it to be? And they gave us 7 more minutes of it, and it still wasn't. But then supposedly there's 45 minutes footage we haven't seen. But anyway,
There's a lot with these Joker, and it's the look, the writing. It looked like he was trying to go more comic, but it still weren't comic.
Supergirl, you're still talking about?
No, Joker, Jared Leto's Joker.
All right, yeah. We're not going down that rabbit hole. We're not going down because that would be there's enough.
Skeletor though.
Skeletor. Oh, he nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. But then, was that because he was just the voice? He wasn't the body. Well, he was on set a lot, from what I understand. He was just the voice of Skeletor. So is that kind of his thing? Because when he does, like, seems to be the voice and the character, it's not been working for him when it comes to a pop culture icon like the Joker or Morbius.
He's not fully to blame. Like, I can't fault his acting. It's the writing, the direction they take it. So he didn't write the lines.
90% of the problem with the Joker is the look.
Oh yeah, 90% is the look. Yeah.
Joker fans are like, I don't like that Joker, but I'm not being funny. They did, look at the impact. That Joker is still the Joker people dress up as. If people were doing the Joker, they do the hand tattoo, they do the tattoos, they do that. Apart from me, I love doing Joaquin Phoenix. All right, people do Joaquin Phoenix, but the most common Joker is still Jared Leto's Joker, even though he was the least favourite.
That's because of the Harley Quinn Joker. Yeah, that dynamic. Yeah,
there's the sexualization of it. There's the at the time, all girls going, I want a relationship like a Joker. Then they did not give us a comic accurate relationship, because what he puts her through in the comics is not the sort of relationship any girl would be wanting. They're thinking it's going to be a little throat grab and shouting in your face and that. No. He fully, like, in them comics, he mentally and physically abuses her. It's not the sort of relationship you want. All them memes that girls are posting at the time. Give me a relationship like Harley and Joker. No.
Know the backstory. You won't want it.
Look, this is the problem with Jared Leto. We go down a rabbit hole, right? And it always reverts back. This is since day one of this podcast, when it was just me and Ash, it was just rabbit hole.
When you're covering up that tattoo?
I don't want to, because annoyingly again,
it's a good tattoo.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
No, I don't hate him. I blame the writers for that film.
And again, I kind of like the look, because I end up having a tattoo done of it. But now, like, annoyingly, I had this done in 2017. 2018, they announced Joaquin Phoenix. Or at the end of 2017, they announced Joaquin Phoenix, whatever. But 2019, I'm like, and there's my favourite Joker. Until they made the sequel. And then that sequel...
Yeah, see, Joaquin Phoenix, it was a good Joker. My favourite will always probably be Heath Ledger.
Again, I get people's opinions on that, but mine is Jack Nicholson. Mine is...
Oh, yeah, the original, yeah.
But he's not even the original. It's Cesar Romero from the 60s. Absolute brilliant Joker. But my Joker is Jack Nicholson, because my Batman is Michael Keaton. That kind of, like, that connection. I grew up on that. I remember having a Batman costume, like 3 or 4, and going around knocking on all my neighbours' houses, like, I'm Batman! Batman. I had a little... Do you remember them little things? Like, they were little racing things as a kid. They were tiny little steering wheels, and they had, like, random, like, a little screen on it with, like, a car that moved left and right, and you had the steering wheel. I had a Batmobile, an 89 Batmobile version of that. Like, it had the long bonnet and everything with the car. I hope and pray one day when I emptied my mum's loft, that's one thing that's up there. Probably it probably got binned.
I've just built... Obviously, I'm doing my Batmobile build, 1989. I've just built the retractable guns to it, and then installed, for the front of the car, and then installed the front headlights. You have to wire them up and everything, so it's
nice.
Gonna look good.
I haven't got the patience for that. Again, when I went to Vegas and I went and found this comic book shop, They had so much cool stuff in there, but I was like, I don't really have a lot of money. I just want to get something. I bought my Yellow Ranger Funko Pop because I was like, that is the one Ranger I'm missing. I need that Yellow Ranger Funko Pop. And I bought, me and my mate Mark, these build your own Batmobiles. They were like little sheets of die cast metal. You had to fold everything. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like fold it and put it together. I opened it up once, sat there, looked at the instructions. It was like a tiny bit of paper, and I went, nah. Nah, I should have just bought. So now, like I do now, if I buy a Batmobile, I buy it pre-made.
Yeah, I'm on book 32. I've got about to 118, I think.
And this is the thing: how much are like each book costing you?
Each month, 84 quid.
£84 a month for how many?
You get
magazines?
six.
84 share between 6.
But it's basically £12.99 or £11.99.
£14. That's £14. If you're paying £84 for 6 a month, that's £14 a month, right? And how many times? 132.
It's like 120 altogether or 110.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you about what happened to me. Right. That's £1,540. You're gonna fucking fault a real Batmobile for that.
Yeah.
But I've done it with the Doctor Who DVDs. I started with Doctor Who DVDs. It was a Doctor Who magazine. It was going to be 50 of them, and it was David Tennant, Eccleston, Tennant, and I don't think they did Matt Smith, but Matt Smith was a continuing. No, I think, and it was Matt Smith as well.
The reason mine's that much though is £11.99 plus £1 extra per for the LED box I'm going to get with it, the case lighting up, and then postage. That's
but that's what I'm saying. They sting you because you want to do it and you want to complete it.
But it adds up. Yeah.
If you're even if you're 30 or 40 in, they've still made about 500-600 quid out of you. Regardless, if you get bored of it, stop it. That's what I'm saying. When he's Doctor Who,
no, I've got to finish it. I thought about stopping it, but I've got to finish it now. Oh
my god! When it got to number 50, because all the DVDs together make a picture, which is covered up by Power Rangers toys, by the way. So it doesn't even fucking matter that I've got all these DVDs. And it gets to 50, and they put a letter in the fucking magazine. It's like, oh, we're so happy about this. Everyone enjoying it. We're going to carry on, and we're going to bring you the old Doctors. And I'm like, I'm going to have to complete this. And obviously, the shop around the corner, he's like, hey, you signed in.
But this Batmobile won't even fit here. It'd be too big.
Yeah, but I'm sure you'll be able to find a spot for it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You'll find something to display. I like that Funko Pop display unit. Should have got you to
right,
get down the all the coat hangers off.
I'm just missing Black Ranger. I've got blue, yellow, pink.
What versions? The movie ones?
Yeah, they're all the movie except the green. The green's different here. I've got Ivan Ooze up here, Jay and Silent Bob. And then the Megazords.
The Black Ranger movie one you're looking for?
Yeah. That's the only one I need.
I've got quite a lot of Funkos, but here is all my Power Ranger ones and one Superman. The rest of them are all at home. My Superman ones, my Elvis ones, my Michael Jackson ones. They're all at home. I'd like to have everything together, to be honest, but we're still sorting out my room, my office, which is probably going to be Ronnie's bedroom completely, is getting completely decorated next. It's like, great. So I'm going to go home and have no office for fucking God knows how long. Yay! Looks like I'll still be doing podcasts in the orange light.
Yeah.
Like, you look really pale, and I look like I've been to Kavos and sat wearing Speedos.
Oh, I'm surprised you can't see yourself in my forehead. I'm so sweaty.
But I can literally see you through mine.
Yeah.
Look, hey, I'm Stavros. Stavros, I've been on holiday. Back to Supergirl.
Yeah.
At Lobo. And all of the... So, this is the problem, I think, with superhero movies at the moment. All we want now are blockbuster and then endgame style movies. We want big movies because we've been spoiled by that. We've had an ending to such a big saga that with superhero stuff, we're expecting the biggest. This is world building. This is who Supergirl is movie. This is her taking on a kind of low level bad guy because we want to build to the big guy, the Brainiac, which is probably going to be in Man of Tomorrow.
I wanted your take on also with the Supergirl movie.
I can't hear you for some reason.
Oh, can you hear me?
That's better.
So with the Supergirl movie, remember where she goes to that couple's house and she's having tea or something? She gets poisoned.
Yeah.
Ain't that the same poison? Oh no, she gets poisoned by that guy that comes in. But the dog got poisoned. So why didn't she just take the dog to the sun? That was my first question.
No, you.
The film was all about that, wasn't it?
I suppose you're right. I'm trying to remember that
It's
whole part.
crypto.
There's a bit where she goes on the planet. That was a little bit confusing. That they go to a planet where there's a green sun and a yellow sun. It's like, hang on, that bit there was a little bit. Hang on. So
not only that, the premise of the film is
poison at night time. She's going to be Supergirl. Like it was a.
Not only that, it's the premise of Crypto being poisoned, and she can't move him, but she could technically just fly him off to the sun, and he'd be good.
But then, have you ever watched Smallville all the way through?
Yeah.
You should really listen to Talkville. It's Lex and Clark, Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling rewatching the series, and they always talk about putting on your suspenders of belief, because we've got to think of it in a sense. Yes, you're right, but then we'd have no movie in a sense. But at the same time, he's also a dog. He may be a Kryptonian dog, but he may not. Like, there's going to be differences in the biology of what the powers do, I suppose. That's how they're going to sort of cover their arse with it. The one thing I did find weird, actually, and I wanted to talk to you about, Superman. There was a lot of controversy about the meaning of the message from his mum and dad. Like when
in the original film,
it's absolute truth. His mum and dad had sent him to conquer Earth as such. Now, I'm sure they said that in the Blu-ray release or later, at the end, there's a bit on the news that says something that just drops in a hint of Superman message lies. It was all false, just to sort of scrap that because people kicked off about it. But then you watch Supergirl and Kara's dad, is it Zor-El? Zor-El, her dad.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He's the kiddie from 10 Things I Hate About You. And I love it. It's crazy that he's now playing a dad.
Yeah.
That is weird. But he says they're talking about her going to Earth. It's like the planet that Jor-El sent him to conquer or whatever. And it's like, oh, so they're still running with that. That Jor-El was a bad guy in a sense. Jor-El wanted him to conquer Earth over.
It don't make sense considering the family crest is hope, isn't it?
Yeah, but
they're Kryptonians, though, aren't they? Not.
That's the the Snyderverse made that canon in their universe that it meant hope. I don't think in Superman or in the James Gunn universe they've said that means hope. That is just, to me, unless I'm wrong with the comics, it's always just been the symbol for the House of El.
Yeah.
It's never meant hope. That was just something.
I guess it only means hope to the people that he saved. When they see that symbol, they're like, "I'm saved."
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like in a sense, like that's the symbol he makes it about hope. But it's only established that it was Kryptonian, as far as I'm aware, in the Snyderverse.
It's their house crest, isn't it?
That's when he's in the interrogation scene, in it, when he snaps the. I love that scene when he just stands up, pulls the handcuffs apart. It's the fact that there's a big part of like the scene. He's walking down the corridor with the handcuffs on, and he just stands up and goes.
Yeah, so fluid, yeah.
And they all jump back, sort of step back. But I don't like. So to me, like, are they running with this idea then that Jor-El wasn't sending him to save the planet? He was sending him to conquer. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be brought up again. I thought that might have been just swept under the carpet, but they've made a point of it in another movie, so that looks true. With the film, what did you think of Millie Alcock as Supergirl?
I saw a lot of hate. obviously, what I've seen, there's a lot of hate with why they could just basically get a supermodel.
I've seen all that, and I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, I was going to get to that. I thought she done really good as a Supergirl because it's the nitty gritty that she's getting into, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you see as a supermodel do that, that wouldn't be put in the film, I guess. It'd be odd. Not that they can't do it, but she fits the movie and the universe.
I absolutely adore her as Supergirl.
Yeah, she done really well.
I love Helen Slater's version, the original, which again was a very corny movie, but she was great. I love Melissa Benoist, the one from the Supergirl TV series. I think she was great. But this version of Supergirl, I love against the contrast of Clark. Even the Supergirl series, she's kind of a female Clark Kent. She's nerdy. She's kind of geeky. She's doing the whole, mild-mannered kind of thing when she's calm.
She can do both. She can be the mechanic fixing her ship.
You've got Superman, and I love his, because this is bugging certain people, but this is Superman. He's very gosh darn it kind of attitude.
Yeah.
Oh shucks, he says stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so cheesy and corny. That's a Superman. That is. Again, then you've got her, who comes in, what up, bitches, all that kind of thing. And then, like, when she does that scene where she's acting like a girl from LA, like, oh my god, in space that they are not going to have a clue about. I love the blend between them. The two, they're not the same person in this image, because
you can tell they've been brought up differently. Like Clark by Jonathan and Martha Kent, her by her family on Krypton.
Argo, that's another interesting thing, because, like, again, my general consensus with the comics version of it is that she is older than him.
Yes.
She was sent, but she was frozen in space, as opposed
was
to him
it
being
frozen or sent to the, what's that zone that they get
Phantom
sent
Zone?
Yeah,
there's different versions of it.
Yeah.
But she was born and raised on Krypton. She didn't age. That's the main thing. She didn't age. Like, they kept saying in it, he's 10 years older than me, and I was like, huh? Like, that's weird. Like, that's a weird way, but then they explained.
It's always the opposite, right? Yeah.
They then explained it that Krypton exploded, but her dad saved Argo and kept the city, which is, again, from the comics, which is great. Kept the city safe, but she was born and raised not on Krypton as such, on Argo City.
Yeah,
and that's what she knew. So that's really, like, really deep cut comic kind of stuff, which is great. I really like that part of it. It was a different take on what we normally get. So yeah, let's go into that. And yes, when people go, this is Guardians of the Galaxy in space, I love Guardians of the Galaxy films.
Yeah, it was a great film.
So this was great. Like, we've had.
Not only that, James Gunn made them, right?
Yeah, exactly. but it's also, he directed them. This was directed by Craig Gillespie. So there's a different.
Under his vision.
I was watching the Guardians of the Galaxy. I felt like I was watching Supergirl in space. That's what I mean. Like, with the DC universe so far, yes. I mean, I still haven't fully watched Creatures Commandos, but I've watched the first couple of episodes. It's good. Superman, Peacemaker's
great, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, exactly. So you've got this, like, universe that is, to me, we've got some great contrast. But look at Peacemaker, how R-rated that is.
Yeah.
Look at Supergirl, how that's kind of in the middle. There's some shits and some bitches, and there's some things in it. Superman, there is a middle finger. There's a couple of little bit, but he's not. He's, gosh darn it. Oh, shucks, get out of here. You know what I mean?
He's a good Superman.
Yeah. Like, he's so Superman. Sorry, it really hurts when I cough because of the ribs. But he's, yeah, like, so to see that, and people are like, oh, but the tones are different. Have you read a comic? Read a comic. I cannot wait to see what Batman's like when they bring him into this.
Yeah.
Because Batman, I mean, I think we're going to get a glimpse of that.
What Batman is it going to be?
Well,
are they going to cast a new actor?
I should have looked this up, but there's been someone that they're almost confirming is playing him. James Gunn's almost, like, more or less said it in an interview. that he's doing. It's not Jensen Ackles. It's not anyone I know. But it is someone that is almost pretty much confirmed. I feel like Kyle might be his name. I might be wrong.
Here we go. I found something.
No. God. I see why Ashley used to hate you when I'd get my phone out and start Googling when we were doing this.
You've got to have some research. But we can cut this little bit out.
We should play a research guy.
Yeah,
you can out your wages.
Super blah blah blah. I saw a picture. He looks like he played Hawkman in one of the films.
It's not the guy that played Hawkman in Smallville, is it? No, he'd be Carter Hall. Was that? Or that's his name, isn't it? He'd be fairly older now. But whatever happens, like I think Batman, like it's going to be. I mean, a part of me was kind of hoping that they're now going to surprise us and it's going to be Robert Pattinson after all this. But also, I'm not going to complain if I've got two different Batmans running at the same time.
No,
more Batman.
The more the better. 100%.
As long as they're both good, that's all that matters. It's not going to be confusing. You're not going to go in there and go. You're not going to go into Robert Pattinson film and go, I thought that was that Kyle geezer Batman. Fuck. Where's
not only that, yeah.
Where's Superman?
What, Pattinson was year 2 Batman?
You're a fucking idiot. Sorry?
Pattinson's Batman was year 2 Batman, right?
Yeah. Year 1, year 2 Batman. So
he's still new to it, essentially, for everything. Yeah.
But is established.
Yes, yeah.
It's not, like again, I'm not being funny. I don't think I could sit through another version of seeing the pearls and the gun and going down the alleyway. I've seen it every Batman film, and it's always the same thing.
Give us the different eras. Don't jump too far. Like the Bale movies, they're amazing, but it didn't show the detail of Robert Pattinson's Batman with his batarangs and all of that.
You know, the very beginning, that very beginning scene where there's like kind of the guys with the painted faces, and they go, "What's that?" And you hear the stomp, stomp, stomp. He walks down the corridor, and it's like a western. It's like I think compared to like a Batman version of a western. He comes walking down, and he just walks down. The rain's pouring, and he goes, "What are you meant to be?" On vengeance.
Yeah.
Someone quoted that as the scene that shut every Robert Pattinson doubter up. This scene right here, because when I went to see that film, it was funny because me and Ash had planned to go see the midnight screening of it in Romford, and that week I'd been asked to DJ 8 till 12 at a pub on the Thursday, and I went to Ash. Bruv, I'm going to make it to the... You know what Ash is like? Very much like, you ain't going to make it. I'm going to be standing like an idiot. I'm going to go home. You're not going to make it. I'm like, bruv, I'm going to ring them and ask them exactly what time the film's going to start. I rang the cinema. They went, it starts at 12:23. With all the trailers, I think it'll be 12:23. That's the start time. I swear to you, at 4 minutes to midnight at that DJ gig, I was packed away. I had my decks done. I had one USB. All I had to do was put my decks away and put my USB away, and I was out that door. 12:05, I was in the car park ringing Ash going, I'm out here having a fag. I'm on my way up to the cinemas now. I fucking flew to that cinema. Got in, we saw all the trailers, and again, we sat and watched Batman, and that scene where he comes out of the dark, me and both looked at each other and went,
great scene, right?
Okay, I like him.
Yeah.
As much as like Ash will say, his one thing is he doesn't like the emo Bruce Wayne, but I kind of like, it kind of goes with his like
year 2 Batman. That's understandable because he hasn't established the whole. I've got to be Bruce Wayne and Batman. This is year 2. It's still early Batman. He then eventually he becomes a good Bruce Wayne as well. For the companies.
The second one, I believe, if I'm right, I think we're getting Mr. Freeze in this one.
Oh, that'd be good. I wonder who's going to play him.
A version of Mr. Freeze in that world. I still haven't finished. I've got a few bits to watch. I'm sitting here with nothing to do. I'm going to write this down. Remind me later to say Penguin, because I still haven't finished the Penguin.
I think I finished it.
And what's the other one?
I'm going to rewatch them.
What was the other thing I said earlier I still haven't finished?
Did you say something earlier?
I did say, I know I did say something. I can't think of what it was. Oh, I don't know. But
Was it
we don't-
Peacemaker? Or have you finished that?
No, I finished Peacemaker. Oh, mate, like
Yeah.
Peacemaker was part of. There was a period at the end of last year where there was there was just good TV coming up consistently. There was Welcome to Derry. There was Stranger Things. There was Cobra Kai. There was Peacemaker. So, like for a period on a Friday, I'd have like 2 or 3 shows to watch. And I'd get so excited getting home at work because they'd usually go on Thursday in America. So I'd get home at work and at 5 o'clock they'd all be uploaded. So I'd get home and be like, yeah, I'm just that.
It's very rare to have so many good shows on at the same time.
At the same time, and now it's been shit.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
really
it's
to
been
watch.
nothing.
I think it's weird because I always joke Ash when there's something we're watching on here, he would always wait until it finished, then watch it if it's coming out weekly. But I like the weekly thing. Like if they all come out at once, I think it's too much to take in. Weekly,
You forget it.
excited to wait.
Yeah, it all blends
I
in.
don't want to wait a week, but
The
when that
excitement
episode's
of
on, I'm
that
watching the next
episode coming in, and you'll be like, "Oh, that come out last night. I can watch that today." That's the best part.
That's what I mean. When all of a sudden you go, like the thing is, I find now, like for example, Cobra Kai when it would drop, it'd always drop on a Friday. So it's a night where I'm working Thursday and then Friday night. So I'm like, if I can get up, I might be able to squeeze in 1 or 2 episodes. But there's people that are out there that are going to spend their Friday night, they're going to binge the whole thing by Saturday. If I go on social media, the whole fucking thing's getting spoiled.
Yeah,
Because all of it's come out in a week. At least with 1 episode per week, I've only got 50 minutes to catch up on.
it gives more people a chance to watch it. Gives a show a good chance.
8 hours of a whole series or 10 hours of a whole series to get through, so people don't fucking spoil the thing for me.
Or a week later, they say it bombs, but it's you release the whole thing. Give people a chance. We work.
It's crazy. I want to revert back to Supergirl.
Yeah.
See, I loved her as Supergirl. I love the kind of like the punk chicky version of her.
I like the nitty gritty. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. I like the suit up kind of version that we saw.
Oh yeah, when she wore her
suit, we got a kind of a simple reason of why, which she had her suit but didn't have her suit the whole way through. It was kind of cool to then get to the point where she suits up, and I love the outfit. Like, now listen, I'm a guy. I saw her stand up in that sun with her skirt on, their boots, and I was like, damn,
that is super.
It's gone from the chick you want to have a drink with to the chick you go.
It's like she's growing as well, and herself realising what she wants to do.
She's what?
It's like she was growing in her mind, her personality, and where she wants to go. And obviously, you see at the end of the film where she wants to be.
Yeah, and
which is great.
I love the flashbacks of it. Did you sit through the credits all the way through to go, oh fuck, there was nothing there?
Yeah.
So luckily, where it'd been 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been a while since I've been able to do that, I googled and saw there was nothing. Like, as soon as it ends, get up and leave. It basically said that. Google AI. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, nothing. But it was basically at the end of the film, though.
So it turns out, you know, the scene where Superman meets Clara, she lands. That was meant to be the post-credit scene.
At the very end?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But I think, from what I understand, either the director, James Gunn, said, no, I think that kind of worked good in the middle around here, or something happened, so they put it in the film. And it was also released before the film, so they would have released the post-credit scene. Because I saw that scene. And again, I love that dynamic between them. Like, she's sort of shocked, like, she looks, you know, kind of alien to this guy. Like, are you going to? And he's like, oh, gosh darn it. Shucks, you don't understand me. Coming this way. And as he walks off, she speaks in Kryptonian and goes, is he wearing his underwear?
Yeah.
And again, I can't get enough Crypto. And I like that it wasn't a film with loads of Crypto. There was a nice little puppy Crypto. And you let her be a Supergirl movie. So we can have Crypto for a long time. As long as they didn't kill the dog, which is good.
Yeah.
Him as Lobo was great. Clem, bad guy. His face creeped me out. So that to me makes him a good bad guy.
Great bad guy, yeah.
I am very excited for what's next with DC. Obviously, we've got Lanterns coming up in August.
Was that Krem from the Phantom Zone? He's one of the prisoners in the Phantom Zone? Or am I mistaken?
That's deep cutting it a bit where I don't.
He looks like he would be from there.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. But again, this is what I'm saying. I like people can complain, all like they jumped into this universe and there's all stuff going on. You jump into a comic now, like if you jump into a comic as a 10-year-old kid, you're going to get into a Superman comic. All of these characters are out there. He already knows Green Lantern and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
This is we're jumping into a universe that's young but established. So
No, they can gauge what
Bruce Wayne's parents getting killed. We know that happens. We don't need to see Superman leaving Krypton. We want to see Superman being Superman. We don't need him. Yeah, okay. Eventually, maybe we'll get a little flashback to how he became Superman. But again, if I want to see that, I'll go and watch Smallville. I've got 10 seasons of it.
Yeah, Smallville.
I can go and watch Superman, the first movie. I can go and watch Man of Steel. I've got 3 versions I can go see of that. And I do believe if they're clever enough with this, we're going to get it's not going to be 10 years like Marvel. There's going to be like a Brainiac or a Darkseid kind of event in 2 or 3 years. And then after that, I think we'll then get a return and a Crisis on 2 Earths kind of situation. And we'll get Snyderverse meets Gunverse. Because I think if James Gunn's smart enough, he knows there's still money. There's still going to be people in 5-6 years going Snyderverse, because they ain't letting up. I see it on my feed all the time. Snyderverse people genuinely believe this thing's going to come back.
They just got to do a Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire sort of scenario.
Right. Yeah. So, yes, what the Snyderverse is never going to be restored, but they can bring them in down the line. Just wait. And I bet you, if you just enjoy these films, go spend a bit of money. When it happens, when we get David Corenswet come face to face with Henry Cavill's Superman in live action, because we all went to see the films, it's going to be fucking cool. When we see Ben Affleck standing opposite, I bet he could stand opposite of Robert Pattinson because he's still going to be around in a few years as Batman. And then you've got another Batman. We could still get a Brandon Routh as such, because Brandon Routh is still looking fresh. I mean, if he gets a little bit older, he's only going to be his Superman is meant to be a continuation of Christopher Reeves. Can have a bit of grey hair.
Yeah,
there's still enough out there to do something, and I think they will. They're going to be clever. They'll get there. Just wait and enjoy it. Enjoy a brand new DC universe.
They would miss the mark if they didn't do something with them all. In some sort of capacity.
Just not yet. As much as we want it tomorrow, yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it'd be too rushed right now. Establish what they're doing now.
Let me see a Brainiac coming up. Let me see Lex in that suit, because that's going to be cool. Let me see what the Lanterns bring. I think Lanterns is going to set up Man of Tomorrow quite well. Everyone's kicking off about that set on Earth, certain Earth. From what we've seen, it is. I guarantee by the end, we're going to be in space.
Yeah, it's intergalactic police force, isn't it, basically?
Exactly. Anything else you want to talk about, Dee? Because I just looked at the time and we've done 53 minutes. We can wrap this up. We can get onto some COD.
Yeah, I love to play a bit of COD. Not really. Give me out of 10 what you think of Supergirl.
7.5.
Yeah, I would have said 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's not a 10 because it doesn't need to be a 10. It's an introduction film that doesn't need to be a spellbinding blockbuster. Superman was that film to kick things off. Supergirl was just showing you who she is.
Oh, Superman done great though there. Even in the trailer with the whistle to Crypto, him beating on his ribs. This is a great start.
Again, think of the universe we've got already. You've got a cool Superman. We've got at least 3 Lanterns already. We've got a Guy Gardner, and anybody who hates his haircut, go read a fucking comic, please. And you know the whole reason why he got the bowl cut version of it? Because James Gunn loves making Nathan Fillion look like an idiot. If you go and look, any time James Gunn has Nathan Fillion in anything, he always is like a weird, funny-looking alien. So he done that. He's like, I'm going to make you a Green Lantern. You're going to bowl cut, just for his old humour. I'm here for a guy like that. He done it.
James Gunn does well with the universe, yeah.
We got the worst version of a Guy Gardner haircut for the best reasons. I'm here for that. And
he's a good Lantern.
Oh, he's great. Exactly,
yeah.
he was great. You've got a Mr. Terrific there. You've got obviously John Stewart and Guy Gardner Gladden coming. We've got a Peacemaker out there. We know because of Peacemaker, there's there's other things that have gone on because we know there's a multiverse because it's kind of already been in the other universe and it's now in this universe. So
Peacemaker proved that, innit, with the doors.
there's potentially a Harley Quinn out there because she was linked in some way. So Margot Kidder could come back at any point, but then also there could be a fresh new Harley Quinn that girls can get obsessed with dressing up as, with a new outfit or a comic book actor outfit. You've got Peacemaker, Superman, Hawk Girl. We've now got Supergirl, Lobos out there.
He looked good as Lobo, though, didn't he? Fuck
Mate, it's just... Someone said it earlier. It turns out he was never playing a good Aquaman. He was playing Lobo as Aquaman.
Yeah.
True. He was basically like, yo, you're not going to give me Lobo. I'm going to give you Lobo.
Yeah.
He made Aquaman cool by making him like a Lobo-style character.
Yeah.
He did. And that's Jason Momoa, isn't it?
I'll be interested to see if they cast a more comic book accurate Aquaman. Because obviously Jason Momoa was great, but it's still not. So he had blonde hair.
Yeah, blonde hair. Yeah, like gingerish, like strawberry blonde, like yours. Like what everyone thinks yours is. Yours is
lighter than mine.
Fully ginger, but
cunt.
You can't use the C word on here, D.
It's been 55 minutes. We're 50 minutes past that mark.
You're a cunt as well. But yeah, I'm when it comes to the James Gunn verse, I hope they don't do anything that just puts a stop to it. Let it grow and let it come because the man's gonna. I guarantee we're gonna have some fun, even if it's not the best CGI. We're gonna have some fun watching some great movies, and it's something I want to dive in on another geek episode later. Do you know what Guyver is?
I've heard of it, but no.
The Guyver. Right, good. I'm glad you don't because we probably would have gone on a tangent talking about it. Go have a look a bit of Guyver and I'll show you. But Guyver needs a reboot. And that's for the next geeky episode we do on Talk with Dorks. If them other two dickheads. By the way, you got any messages for them guys? I don't even know. Like I'm on the TDW side of things, I'm building an army to go fuck these guys up for doing this to me. Any opinions on it, D?
I'm a strong believer in karma. Karma will.
Mine, or they're going to get theirs.
Everyone will get theirs, but no, it will come to them. It will come. Only time will tell.
This is Talks with Dorks. I'm Ryan. That's Damo. We're going to wrap things up. Make sure you check out any links below that we got going. Make sure you subscribe because that really helps. You know, we made a 10-minute conversation about it at the beginning. We do want to make a little bit of money out of this thing because it means we can give up our normal jobs and do more of this cool stuff for you guys, which that's making you pay for it. But that's how you get grow things, right? Give us your money. No,
the subscription is free.
Yeah, subscription. Go subscribe to Patreon and pay for that. Go send us gifts on TikTok. D gives out universes and flashes his crispy feet whenever you send him a galaxy.
I do.
He's there.
That's exclusives.
This is Talks with Dorks. Like I said, I'm Ryan. That's D. See you later.
Do you like trees? Do you like cards? Do you like frogs? What about all three together? Because Ryan has got the place for you. Tell him, Ryan.
How is this you doing a promo for Tree Frog Grading, our partner that grades cards and then gives us a discount code? That was just you throwing it over to me.
Yeah, it's called delegation.
It's called you having this information in front of you for 2 years and never paying attention to it. That's what that is.
Yeah, is it on Braille on my screen? No, it's not.
Good point. Tree Frog Grading is a partner we've had for 2 years now, and you can still get your cards graded and use the code TWD15 for 15% off. That's treefroggrading.com. And don't forget, if they've got any other promotion running on the website, you can add our code on top of that to save yourself even more money. Laferde, it's as easy as that. Get your cards graded. Get your cards graded at a discounted price with the code TWD15, treefroggrading.com.
Ribbit.
Laferde, this is how you do a promo. You ready?
Well, when's someone going to turn up to show me how to do it?
Wow. I'll show you how to do it. Our friend JC has got his very own clothing range. It's called Graffiti WASHED. Laferde, you remember JC, don't you, when he came on the podcast?
I do, because we got a few messages and I thought, who is this guy?
Yeah, well, JC came on the podcast and he told us all about his clothing range, Graffiti Washed. And with us, you can get 30% off by using the code TalksWithDorks30. Go check out his clothing range. It's fun, it's funky. Some people call it controversial. As long as you're talking about it, as long as you're buying it, and as long as you're wearing it. Graffiti Washed, TalksWithDorks30 for 30% off. See? Easy as that, mate.
Speaking of controversial, it means you might be able to get some of your own clothes instead of wearing everyone else's.
Fair point. Who's watched back any of our TDW shows recently?
Watched them back. I've done nothing but. I'm the guy editing all of them.
No, where would we find it? YouTube or?
Third, again, mate, like, you're part of this podcast. How do you not know that we have a Patreon page? You've got content on there that you made.
Yeah, but I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't see what I was doing.
It always goes back to the site. Kurt, you're quite good with this. Why don't you give Laferde the little rundown on how, where, and what is available on offer for him to get our Patreon page?
Kurt, do it in your announcer voice.
It is easy to find, even if you're visually challenged. And yes, I will do it in the announcer voice.
Get in.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that Talks with Dorks has its own Patreon page where you can find exclusive content recorded by our very own man who doesn't have a single clue what he's doing, the one and only Laferde. You can also see all of TDW's full wrestling events in all of their glory as they happen live, with exclusive match commentary and behind the scenes and backstage interviews as well, plus a whole heap more besides that. It's all available on the Talks with Dorks Patreon, patreon.com/TalkDorkPodcast.
See, Laferde, if you could, like, you've been around for 2 years and you still can't make an effort like that at all.
Well, if I was a goose, I'd have bumps right now. Just hearing Kurt with that announcer voice is just worth pissing you off every week.
Really? And did you know, Laferde, that you don't even have to pay for the first month? We have got a link that will be down below that you can get the first month free.
It means at the bottom of the video, not Australia.
Where did I say?
Down below.
That's down under.
Not up here, it's not.
Fair enough.
Please subscribe, we need the money.
Find us at patreon.com/TalkDorkPodcast. 1 month free if you click the link below.